This is an average spruce village. It consists of roughly 2,727 blocks. And this is the spruce mega village that I want to build in my Minecraft world. It's fully functional, houses over 1,000 villagers, and gives us more emeralds than we will ever possibly need. To build it, I'm going to need to collect 550,000 blocks, including 186,000 spruce logs. If I put all of those logs in a pyramid, it would be this tall. There is no chance I'm going to chop down 250,000 logs by hand. I may be jobless, but I'm not that jobless. So we'll need to build the most overpowered tree farm ever created in Minecraft. Meet PUTF-2. This marvel of engineering pumps out over 36,000 logs an hour and can switch between 7 wood types. To run this farm, we're going to need 137 shulkers full of bone meal. Plus, we'll need to build a gigantic furnace array to smelt tens of thousands of glass and smooth stone efficiently. Finally, we'll need a villager breeder that can quickly populate the largest village ever seen in Minecraft. This will be the most difficult project I've ever attempted in Minecraft and will push me to my absolute limit. First, let's gather materials for the tree farm, starting with the honey blocks. For that, I'll need thousands of glass bottles, which we can easily grab from our witch farm. Next, let's head to the nether roof to build the bee farm. Bro, all the bees escaped. You've got to be freaking joking. And they're all dead. Lovely. Just lovely. Dude, I can't build a simple bee farm. What makes me think I can build the tree farm? Whatever, we'll jump off that bridge later. Let's finish building the bee farm. And boom. If we come back later, we should have all the honey blocks we need for the tree farm. Now let's gather the rest of the materials for the tree farm, like wood for the 113 hoppers. How funny to be chopping down wood so I can build a wood farm. Let's grab some moss, redstone blocks, packed ice, and slime. Okay, inside of these 3 shulker boxes are everything that we need to build the PUTF-2. Now, I was worried. If I had trouble with the honey farm, what makes me think I could build this monstrosity? If I didn't get some help, this project is going to end like it did last time I tried to build this tree farm. So I DM'd one of my mods asking for help. He's been on some of the craziest technical Minecraft servers ever made. I mean, these servers have done things like get every command block in vanilla survival, farm 1 billion emeralds, get whatever the heck this is and whatever the heck these are. Yeah, this guy is a pro. While we're waiting for him to get back to us, let's start on the next farm. The mega village needs thousands of glass panes, so we need to build a furnace array. This furnace array uses multiple levels of hopper minecarts racing along a track to smelt 1,151 items per minute. The furnace array needs 422 hoppers. So let's get to chopping down trees. There we go, that should be enough logs. And using a fancy mod called Item Scroller, we can mass craft this wood into chests. And boom, that's all the hoppers and chests we need. Let's get powered rails, furnaces, observers, pistons, and lava. Okay, never built a furnace array in my life. Here goes nothing. Building the furnace array went off without a hitch, and I definitely didn't lose my mind at all. In this tight thing of dispensers, right? We're gonna have to get in here and build a freaking bubble column. Well, guess I'll die. What are you doing? I'm getting my toes wet. I'm getting my toes wet, chat. What do you want with this, bro? Okay, want to be unlocked? All right. And just like that, chat, we have a fully functioning furnace array. But things are never that simple around here. This furnace array requires a whole shulker of coal to start, and I don't have a shulker of coal. So to solve this issue, I'm going to build a wither skeleton farm. Wither skeletons drop bones, coal, and wither skulls. We can use coal to run the furnace array, bone meal for the 8.3 bone meal per second required to run the tree farm, and wither skulls for infinite beacons. This is the perfect solution. Once this farm is done, we can build the tree farm and then finally begin building the mega village. Let's go find a nether fortress. Soul Sand Valley, this is our nether fortress. We found it. All we have to do here is build a 30 by 30 platform out of nether bricks. Bro, building this is absolute torture. Getting peppered by blazes and ghasts. Those are all the fences done. Now we have to make the spawning platform in the middle for where the iron golem is gonna go. I hate you, by the way, just so you know, just so we're clear. I despise you, and I'm glad I can use you to harvest withers for all of eternity. No! Why is he burning? Why did bro start burning randomly? Well, if he dies, I can't use him exploiting for skulls for all of eternity, and that's a real problem. Now, chat, we gotta go up to the nether roof. There we go. We are now free of blazes and other evil, malicious beings. On the roof, I built the killing chamber and the sorting system. Very important. Otherwise, all of our storage will just get filled up with stone swords. All right, this all looks like it's working. I think we have a fully functioning sorting system for our farm. I just realized we're missing one thing. We need the dropper at the end of this to spit the junk items out. Okay, so further modifications have been made. It's going to shoot items into the fire, and it's going to destroy all the stone swords. So if we test that out right now, boop, it should do it. Look at that. Thanks to chat, we've made another upgrade. Watch this. We have a little box. Now, if we put lava in there, it's literally just going to guaranteed destroyed every single time. Let's go. Now let's test it. It should be foolproof. Excellent. I forgot some cobwebs, so I had to dig into a mine shaft to grab them. Okay, there we go. Here's our cobwebs. I gotta read this absolute banger of a chat message. I went to a church camp last week, but the food wasn't the best. One of the days I had to poo 7 times in one day. Dang, bro. Thoughts and prayers. Oh, it's definitely working. Confirmed, we have infinite beacons, infinite bones, infinite coal. Let's start running it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, chat. Okay, I went and AFK'd the farm overnight. We have 9 stacks of wither skeleton skulls in our inventory. Let's check all the chests. So let's drop down here. Okay, the sorting broke. No. Oh, no. Why did the sorting break? Overall, got the job done, but we're going to have to figure out how to fix the sorters for next time. Now, remember that furnace array that we lost our mines building? Yeah, now we can test and see if it actually works. Without a furnace array, there's no way we're building the mega village. So first, let me just grab a shulker of coal. Okay, so let's grab a shulker of sand. Oops. Chat, it is time to test the 198 furnace array. Dear Heavenly Father, bless this farm. Let it work in one go. In Jesus' name. Okay, that's a good sign. It is smelting. It is smelting. Look at that. 198 furnaces working in conjunction. And just like that, the furnace array was working. Sorta. The minecarts would drop the glass into the system, the shulkers would fill up, and then when the shulker filled up, it wouldn't get replaced with an empty one. This is the part we're concerned about. As this guy fills up with glass, he needs to break and end up here, but we're having much difficulty getting the shulker to end up where it's supposed to go. It's filling up. Okay, it's full, but it's not breaking. Why? Why is it not working? Bro, I'm just trying to make my video, dog. Now we have glass being wasted because all the hoppers are filling up. Bro, look at me, guys. I mean, it works if I pull it out of the system. Okay, let's go get another empty shulker. Let's try again. Okay, chat, here we go. We're here again. Once it hits 1728, it should break. Please. No! Even though the shulker isn't working properly, we were technically still getting a lot of glass, so it works well enough, I guess. Oh look, Nibane texted us back. Let's see what he has to say about the tree farm. I just used obsidian or other immovable blocks for the leaf crushers and buds, and make sure you use waxed copper rods. Don't place TNT until you're verified everything is correct. Okay, that's actually super helpful. Advanced tree farms in Minecraft have leaf crushers made of slime and honey blocks that strip all the leaves off of a tree the second it's grown. Otherwise, the leaves would jam the farm and prevent prevent the tree from getting to the blast chamber. The problem is that if the leaf crushers move before the farm is finished being built, the entire thing gets borked, which is really easy to do. All you gotta do is trigger any of these bajillion observers on accident. So if I place obsidian in front of the leaf crushers while building them, they won't move and I'll be happy. Make sense? W9 Before building the farm in my main world, I built a test in creative first, and oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. We did it on the first attempt. Now it was time to build the farm in my main world. If I forget one rail, one piece of redstone, put one block in the wrong spot, we're in for a total nightmare. And while we're at it, let's make sure that we breed up some villagers for the later segment. Only one child? Have more! You're not having enough children. Now all we need to do is put as many shulkers of bone meal as we can into this dispenser. We're gonna use item scroller to mass craft bone meal. Oh my gosh! Boom! All the bone meal. Let's load those in there. Okay, now we have to remove all the obby. We missed a hopper card. Can you... What the frick? Ain't no way a 1DT is coming in here messing up my minecart alignments, bro. What are you doing? Okay, now is the time when we're going to test the PUTF2, the 50,000 logs an hour tree farm. It works, chat. We built PUTF2. Let's freaking go! Okay, so after running it for less than 5 minutes, we have 11.5 stacks of wood. Now, the only thing standing between me and the mega village was AFKing the wood farm. I spent the next several real-life days running the wood farm, getting bone meal over and over. We also set up our villager breeder so that we'd be ready to populate the mega village once it was built. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the craziest thing I have ever done in Minecraft, and it's not even close. Inside these 3 chests is over 200,000 spruce logs. This took me like 2 straight days of AFK. Simply crafting and storing all the mega village materials took me another 5 hours. I had to make a moss farm for the mossy cobble, and I had to troubleshoot my cobblestone farm. No joke, I blew up this part on accident 6 times. I'm not even kidding when I say that I have never been angrier at Minecraft in my entire life. But finally, after weeks of material gathering, it was time to break ground on the mega village. Well, guys, there we go. At long last. Weeks and weeks of work just for these shulkers that you see in front of you. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of shulkers. This is a 500,000 blocks right here in front of our eyes. Isn't this absolutely sick? And this is where we'll be building the mega village, right here. I'm not even joking. It stretches almost all the way across this entire ocean. That's how massive this thing is. So we're going to start building the very first layer and see how long it takes me. All right, here we go, guys. It is 4:05 p.m. and we are starting now. So I'm not even halfway done with the first layer, and I already feel like I'm gonna vomit from spam placing blocks all over the place. Houston, we might have a problem. Okay, I just finished 1 layer of the mega village. I feel like I'm gonna puke. It took me 42 minutes. I am 3.5% done. Now, the rough math might not seem that bad, but you have to understand that the first layer is going to be the easiest layer by far because it's all the same block. Once I start having to place fences, glass panes, stairs, and more, each layer is going to take 2 to 3 times as long. The last mega village I built took 2 of us 36 hours to place, and it was 100,000 less blocks. So if I'm going to complete this in any reasonable amount of time, I'm going to need some serious help placing these blocks. Hey, what's up?
What's up, dude?
This is my brother, Andrew. He's actually edited this entire video. He's helping me grind it out on this channel to hit 100,000 subs by the end of the year. So if you want to see more from us, subscribe. All right, soldier, are you ready to build the largest village ever constructed in Minecraft?
Sir, yes, sir.
That's good, because if you weren't, I would have to go get a job. Anyway, let's finish building the largest village ever built in Minecraft. Oh my gosh, it's a rainbow. It's so pretty.
What?
You don't have those because you don't have shaders because you're broke. We've been here for 9 hours and we're 50% done, but it is starting to look pretty cool. So let's go see what we've got so far. Guys, we are a little over halfway done, and this thing is starting to look so sick as a mega village, dudes. I can't wait to populate it. It's gonna be fire. Day 1, we got just a little over halfway, and on day 2 of building, we locked in and completed the entire mega village. And there she is, guys, the completed mega village. This looks so surreal. It's one of the coolest things I've ever seen in Minecraft. We finished building the mega village, but we still need to populate this entire thing. Okay, so first, what we need to do, let's grab a bunch of empty shulkers. Let's grab a bunch of wool. Let's go make a ton of beds. So that's 4 shulkers of beds, and we're gonna need so many more because unfortunately, beds do not stack. Okay, so that's about 15 shulkers of beds. That will do for now. So what I'm thinking we do first is make a ton of toolsmiths. Toolsmiths trade 1 emerald for 4 iron, and because I have the most overpowered iron farm in the game, I can get practically infinite emeralds. So let's start there. And that should be more than enough for now. Andrew and I got to work putting beds and workstations in every single house of the first floor.
Wait, it's thundering.
Oh, okay, get in bed, get in bed, get in bed. Okay, on second thought, the very first thing that I need to do is set up some lightning rods, or we are genuinely cooked. If lightning hits this and burns it all down, I might quit YouTube and never come back. So we better get some lightning rods. I protected the village with lightning rods and then went to check on our villager breeder. The villagers are breaking the space-time continuum. If I get near the breeder, the rails next to them spaz out at 1,000,000 miles an hour. What the heck? We're actually breaking the fabric of reality itself, apparently. We connected the breeder to the mega village using rails, and then it was time to ship our first villager into the village. All right, the very first villager, I heal you, and I name you Moisturizer. Congratulations, welcome to the village, my friend. All right, I named the first 20 or 30 villagers a bunch of random things that my viewers suggested. Discord mod, the sheriff, pink sparkly safety scissors, Megatron, Grox Destroyer, small guy MC, 4546B, Sparrow, William Afton, Boy, Bob the 31st, Zelly, Elmo, Helmo, its in-law, Jimothy James the silly villager, Grox's friend, Verpin, Jack Sparrow, Tung 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 Sahur, Loki, Lola, Elon Musk, Lil Law, Concrete, Scamuel, iPhone 16 Pro Max, Melville Dewey. That's all the names that we picked from the comments. If you want a villager named after you, join my Patreon. I will keep naming villagers after Patreon members until the whole thing is filled up. So together we populated half of the entire first layer. And look, iron golems are spawning, so they have protection. Look at that guy. I mean, I literally hate his guts, but it's cool that our villager is going to get protected. So now we need to level up the toolsmiths to level 2, because once they're level 2, we can trade iron for emeralds, which means we have infinite emeralds. Okay, so I just spent a little bit of time getting all of the villagers up to level, and we have almost a shulker of emeralds just from the first layer. Andrew and I kept populating the mega village. We spent hours. Andrew would ship the villagers off to me. I would break their minecarts, and they would disperse out and get their jobs. All right, so we have been at this for hours. Genuine hours. If we fly over this, look, it's a village. There are iron golems. There are villagers. Look at this. We go down another layer into the belly of the beast. See, it's a village. There are villagers everywhere. On the third level, we have our librarians. Tons and tons of librarians. And yeah, that is a populated, functioning mega village. If you enjoyed this video, consider joining my Patreon. Not only will you get the mega village schematic, but you'll also be able to get your own villager inside the mega village. If you're curious about the mods and schematics that I use in this video, you can join my Discord server to find more.